What's happening, Wargamers? Welcome to another Aegis Brand Studios battle report for Star Wars Shatterpoint. I'm joined once again by Alex.
Hello.
And we have another game coming at you. I'm running some Dathomirians, and Alex, it looks like you have a nice little Republic force kicking around here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So it looks like we got Mace, Windu, and Luminara up to their shenanigans again.
As always.
Yeah, you do like your Luminara.
I do like Luminara, and maybe one of these days I will remember how her identity works.
It's not just you remember how it works. You just need to remember to use it.
Yeah.
Is what it is, right? And then over here, obviously, we got Talzin with Lord Maul. And then Lord Maul brings an interesting team. I got Jango and Fifth Brother, and then Savage Press over here. And of course, we are rocking the wonderful iWargames pre-marked map here. If you want to get your own iWargame map, go check out iWargame.net. Use code AegisBrand, save 10% on your purchase. And if you buy it during the month of April 2024, they are running a sale, extra 5% off right there as well. But Alex, you won priority.
I did.
And we have Sabotage Showdown.
We do.
Kicking around here. So why don't you top deck it and see what our first scenario looks like?
We've got...
stick to the plan. Refresh a force with the Shatterpoint card.
Okay.
All right, beautiful. Well, we're going to get deployed and get rolling. And of course, in fine fashion, for everyone watching at home, you are absolutely supposed to deploy before you find out what the mission is. But on Sabotage Showdown, we always know these ones are active. It doesn't really change the deployment at all. And honestly, like it's even if we got the card that says dash, it doesn't really change a whole lot of what we do here. But we will endeavor to make sure we get that done in the proper order going forward. We're all deployed, ready to go. We have our Dathomirians over here with Jango and Fifth Brother. And then we have the Republic forces ready to take them on. I love that. It's always kind of funny to see the Jedi in the back there. It feels like they should really be forward deployed.
They just let the clones take all the shots first.
Exactly. Oh, man, that's some Krell level stuff right there. Anyway, so first activation, what do we got?
The ARFs? I really don't hate this.
Yep, can't go wrong with the ARFs as a first activation there.
No. And it's even a very straightforward first activation, because it's going to be a move.
Yeah, and I mean, Pawns is already sitting on that back objective for you as well.
Oh,
so
yeah.
You can safely move away.
So we're just going to walk on over this way. And then we're already in range. I don't really need to spend a force to defensive maneuvers. So we're just going to use a hunker. And get them both on this point here.
Yep. Get two bodies on that point. And nice and simple. Yeah. So you'll get a hunker. You're gonna score. You're gonna get 3 objectives right there, and I will.
No scoring yet.
And I will get 2 objectives over here, and we're gonna find out how the Dathomirians respond. Moving over, and we're gonna start with Savage Press. No, we're not. We're just gonna put him in reserve.
Yeah.
Jango Fett. I kind of wish I did the Savage at this point. All right, Jango it is, I guess. Well, with Jango, we are going to start with a jetpack action. I want to see how far I get with a jetpack action, and it looks like I get just to the other side of this building here. And I think, yeah, you know what? We're going to do a focus action next, and we're just going to focus him right up to there, which definitely will put me within range of these lovely little ARF troopers here.
Oh, for sure.
And we're just gonna start blasting with 7 dice into the ARFs. We'll choose this back one right here, I guess.
Now I've got a hunker, so I'm rolling 5 dice, and I'm remembering lay low, so they automatically get a
expertise. I think that's the first time we've remembered that ability in this game. So
I'm learning.
Yeah, we're both trying to. And 2 fails on my part.
So block, and
I think that's going to be 2 successes, so it's going to be 3 total for you. And then my 2 expertise is going to just give me 2 crits.
Oh, well, the 2 crits will go through.
Yes, sir. Just 2 crits going through. But that's okay. That's going to be 3 damage and a strain hitting you.
Alrighty.
So let's see here. I've had the jetpack, so I've already spent a force on that. Do I want to get even gutsier here and pull somebody out of place? I think I'm going to. I'm going to spend a point for. Ooh, am I within 3?
Oh, within 3?
I'm not within 3.
I'm not sure.
I'm not within 3.
No.
Yeah, so I can't capture wire, so that's not happening. Which is probably for the best that I'm not spending force on that. And that is going to be Jango all done. I will score 2 points. I chose violence over the objective this particular one. So yeah, let's see how that pans out for me. Back to the Republic.
And we've got Mace Windu.
Ooh.
Boy, you know what I love having is Mace Windu in reserve.
All this force, yeah.
Yeah. So instead, we're going to be going with Rex.
That's actually a pretty good pull.
I actually really like Rex here.
Yeah, all right. All right, what is Rex up to?
Well, Rex is going to definitely be getting a move-on soldier. He's going to be using the ability to get a move-on soldier to have himself do a dash and gain a hunker.
Not going to lie, I'm very happy that wasn't Mace getting that move on.
That is entirely fair.
Mace can stay in the back for all I care.
He's going to continue getting a move on by taking a move action over towards this objective.
Yep, putting you within 2.
Yep. And I don't believe I'm anywhere close to being in range to shoot Fifth Brother.
No, I mean, if you did a defensive maneuver...
Which is honestly what I've been thinking about.
Yeah,
because that gives him 2 whole hunkers. And, you know, there's all these ranged threats on this side of the table.
So yeah, if you
did, going to be coming at him.
If you did a defensive maneuver, putting him pretty much like right to there, you'd be able to.
So we'll just head right up to where you said there.
Okay. Yeah, so we might have to adjust it just to make sure there, but I think you're.
Looks good.
Yeah, I think you're good there.
All right. And
Fifth Brother's gonna get shot in the face.
That's the hope.
All right.
So I've got 7 whole dice.
I got 5. Good start, 2 crits, and I think your expertise is probably giving you something as well.
2 expertise is going to be 2 extra hits.
Oh, just 2 extra strikes, eh?
Yeah. Or strikes, yes.
Yeah. And then my defensive expertise is just going to be 1 extra one extra success.
So I'm going to have 3 going through.
Yes, sir.
Which...
Not a bad way to start.
No, and I would like to... I'm not going to do a lot of damage. But what I can do is 2 shoves.
Oh, jeez. I don't like that at all, actually. 2 shoves right off the hop is actually really painful.
It's also, I believe, 2 damage, yes. So
I'm pretty sure I got protection, right? Or is that only when I'm... No, yeah, it's...
Oh, you are contesting an active objective, so you have protection steadfast.
Oh, so, okay, this is actually really important. Was
he?
I? I was... Yeah, let's
push him right back.
And it looks like I was.
Okay, so only 1 shove
Only
going.
1 shove, yeah. Okay. I'm glad we actually read that.
Yeah. Only 1 shove happening and only 1 damage happening, but that's still a shove off
on
deployment.
1 shove is a lot less oppressive than 2 shoves off the hop. So, okay, and you'll take this one for as the good guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
For 4 whole points?
Yes, sir. All right, I got some work to do. We're in the top deck. Into Mother Talzin, I'm actually quite okay with this. Yeah, I'm quite okay with this. So I can get another Dathomirian to dash. So, hey, what up, Savage? We're just gonna dash him right up there, like that. And then she is going to do some fun shenanigans, and she's going to get up to there. And then I got to think about it. I almost forgot to do Savage's Unwitting Brute, so we're going to just move him as well, because he started within 3 of Talzin there.
Mm-hmm.
We're just going to get...
Still out of engagement with these 2,
He's...
thankfully keeping a hunker.
Yeah, he's still out of engagement, but, I mean, it is what it is.
He is approaching.
Talzin is just going to then take cover, just to get her up to there. And does that put me within 4? It sure does.
All right.
So I think I'm going to spend. Do I spend 2 force this early on and do a manipulating hand and just bring your? Oh, because it's also an advance, so I would cause you to take damage from a strain.
Oh, jeez.
Is that worth it? I gotta think about this. We're gonna spend 2 force, and we're gonna do a manipulating hand, and we're just gonna move your Arf up to here.
Yeah.
They're going to lose their hunker.
And they're going to take damage from the strain.
Yes, sir, because they've now moved. They did a dash.
Which
And
is bad.
yeah, And I like where we're at the moment. And Jango has a wonderful not so fast trigger. So I mean the ARFs are not going for a while. It looks like here. I'm still only scoring 2 though, which is I mean I got to get on the board here a little bit more
Momentum.
Yeah, and that's how I'm gonna end my activation. All right, you've peaked at the top because of Luminara, but
I did, and it made me feel very bad to see the Shatterpoint right now. I'm not a huge fan of it, so I'm going to be spending a force.
I think you should Shatterpoint the ARFs.
No, I think I'm good. So that gets shuffled back in.
So you immediately top deck.
Oh, I immediately top
You
deck.
immediately top deck. Yeah, you don't shuffle. You immediately top deck. Then you shuffle everything back in.
Got it.
Hey, you were thinking about...
I was thinking about Shatterpointing pawns, and just drawing his card feels a lot better.
Yeah. It's you would hate to use the Shatterpoint on pawns, I think.
So at the start of his activation, he's going to get Mr. Windu to dash up.
Yes, sir.
A little bit closer to this fight here.
And
then as for pawns himself, he's going to take a nice walk over here.
And does that get you within 2 of that objective?
I don't believe it gets me within 2 of the objectives.
No, it does not.
But it gets me some nice sightlines for some shooting.
Oh, yeah. What's his range?
Pawn's range
5?
is 5.
So you have sightlines on all 3 of my mooks.
Yeah.
Over here. So which mook gets hit?
I think it might be Savage.
Okay, so I do have protection and steadfast.
Okay, maybe not Savage. Let's go with Jango. I don't like him.
Jango! Okay, so I got 5 defense dice against this.
Alrighty, and I've got 6.
Bring it on, pawns.
Not terrible.
Jango got amazing here.
Well, it could have been better, because these are only going to be hits, or strikes, and you're going to block it all.
Yeah, so Jango's loving it. But you're still going to score 4 points.
I am scoring 4.
I mean, the struggle is still very much going in your favor here,
yes.
right? All because I let that one go. That's the plan, though. It's struggle 2 and struggle 3. That's where I shine, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, well that's it for the Republic. All right, we're gonna pull Savage Opress out of reserve here. And before we do anything else, we're just going to dash him on up because that ARF is causing him to be slowed down a little bit here. And I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna throw a bunch of dice into Mr. Pawns there.
All right.
Yeah, so he's not a primary, right? I don't get 2 extra dice to this.
He feels like a primary.
Sometimes he does. The way we play him. So 7 dice.
Oh, that's pretty good.
And that's could have been a lot better for me. That's only 1 crit and 1 damage.
Okay,
so
my expertise is an extra block.
Yeah, so 1 crit, 1 damage
okay.
is all that's going to go through here. So taking 3 damage total.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just 3 damage total. Unfortunately, it was not as good as I would have liked it to be. And I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to spend my last 2 force.
Ooh, you went through that quick.
I did. And we're going to do a Dark Fury. And we're going to roll 5 attack dice against... let's see here. Yeah, we're going to roll 5 attack dice against the ARFs here.
Okay.
And I'm looking for a strike or a crit. So there's a strike and a crit.
And that's going to take them down?
Yeah, so that's going to be, I believe, a damage for each one of those. It doesn't roll over. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to gain some momentum for that.
And you dazed one of my allied characters,
Yep.
so Flow of the Force is going to trigger, and that 3 damage on pawns is going to get recovered away.
All right. Yeah, that sounds about right. And then I have nothing triggering for myself here, so that is going to be it for Savage, and I will score 3 points.
Yeah.
There we go.
Even more momentum.
Even more momentum for me. That's the game plan here. All right, who's up next, Alex?
It's Mace Windu.
Mace Windu.
He sees violence, and he would like to enact that.
All right.
So at the start of his activation, he's going to be getting himself and another allied Galactic Republic character to dash. So we're going to be dashing himself.
Yes, sir. I think Savage is about to get a Mace Windu to the face.
Could be.
You're definitely engaged, but I think you probably also want to try and take that point.
Yeah.
But you have an advance coming up anyway.
And we are also going to be... I think we'll just do Luminara. She needs to get a little bit further up here.
That's fair. Looks like you can get over to the crates there.
Let's lead her clones from the front this time. As for Mr. Windu, if I stand on that point, it just ties it.
It just ties it, but you also have your one side that has pushes for days.
It is true.
Yeah,
Pushes are cool.
Yeah, you could flip over. I'm going to ignore the first push,
Mm-hmm.
but because I do have steadfast.
Mm-hmm.
But
well, I also have steadfast.
you also have protection and steadfast.
So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna take a walk. Well, I am only gonna be able to dash it, but we're just getting right over to here.
Yeah, so I was just kind of protecting my back line here a
Yep.
bit.
And we're gonna go for a punchy punch.
All right.
And as we've discussed before, I can either use his rerolls or the coordinated fire.
Yeah, the coordinated fire is going to cost 1 for you at this point.
Yeah, and I really think that that's going to be more worth it than the rerolls to get rid of your
It might be.
expertise.
Yeah.
So we'll spend a force. We're going to expose you.
Yes, sir.
And we're going to... Oh.
Do you want to switch your sides, or are you happy on your damage-friendly side?
I have to get 5 through to take you down.
I mean, it is. I'm only rolling 4 defense dice, right?
It's true, and
I'm
you're
not
exposed. You know what? Let's roll the dice.
All right.
Why not? Let's try.
I love it.
Go for violence.
Let's do it.
Okay. That expertise is going to translate into
Probably
1 whole crit.
1 whole crit. So you're gonna get. How much did you need to get through? 5, you said?
Getting 4 through.
Yeah, 4 will go through. So Savage gets a little lucky here.
A little bit. In that case, since I'm not going to be able to take you all the way down, instead of going for just damage, we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage, as well as an exposed and a disarm.
Expose and a disarm, eh?
Mm-hmm.
That sounds fair. Yeah. Okay. And how much damage you said?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Is that after protection?
That's before protection.
That's before protection, so I'll take 6.
And only now will I flip to my more defensive side.
All right. But I will retain control of the point.
You will. So
And
only score 3 points.
Only 3 points. Oh, well, this one is still very much in your control so far.
Yeah.
Up next, we have the Night Sisters, and I have no force, so they have to go.
Mm-hmm.
The Night Sisters they're just going to advance here as far as they possibly can. Unfortunately, I'm creating a little bit of a bottleneck here. But it is enough to put me within 5 of Mr. Mace Windu over here. With one of them for sure.
With one for sure.
Yeah, with one for sure. The other one might not make it. No, the other one doesn't get to make it. So one of them is definitely going to take a pot shot at Mr. Windu here. Mm-hmm. And unfortunately, I got nothing that can really go on this. So I'm just adding 2 dice because you are engaged with the Dathomirian.
Okay.
So this is going to be an 8 dice shot.
Okay. I'm going to be having 6 with protection and steadfast.
Okay. Oh, I'm not seeing nice rolls today. Yeah, my 2 expertise here is just going to give me 2 more strikes, so 5 total.
Okay, and my 2 expertise here is going to give me a block, turn a crit to a fail, and a hit to a strike to a fail.
All right, so 2 blocks and a strike, so 2 go through.
Okay.
And it's just going to be, I'm going to do 2 damage, and I'm going to pin you.
2 damage before protection?
Before protection, yeah. So 1 damage and a pin is what's going to happen here.
I think you can live with that.
Yeah, no, not really what I wanted there, but it is what it is. The other Dathomirian is actually going to take a shot into the ARFs here.
Oh, just put some more conditions on them?
Just put some more conditions on them.
Why not?
Yeah, maybe make it difficult for them to.
They already feel bad.
Where was that roll against Mace?
I'm blocking 2.
You're blocking 2, and I'm getting. Let's see here. It looks like 2 more strikes.
Okay.
So we're just gonna get rid of those. So 4 go through onto the ARFs here. And, actually, I got a jump on this one, which is actually kind of useful.
Oh, nice.
So what we're going to do is we're going to pin you.
Okay.
We're going to expose you.
Okay.
And I'm going to do a jump, I guess.
That's bad.
Yeah. So pin, expose, and jump. So this Night Sister is just going to jump over to here.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess we're now engaged with the ARFs there. And then I will score 3 points.
Alrighty.
So 1, 2, 3. More momentum for me. And that's it for my round. Up next for the Republic, we have
the
Clone Commandos.
Clone Commandos. They don't actually. Now that you've presented a nice juicy Night Sister there for us to shoot, I don't hate them going.
Yes, I totally did not bait that out at all.
Well, they're not really doing much else. There's no they're not close enough to take that far point. There's no way they've got the movement to take a back point.
That's fair.
I
Now,
could.
the question is, though, I still have two very potent characters back here, right?
Mhm.
And Maul does not care about force use at all.
That's true. I don't
So-
think I need to move that far up to go shooting at them though, because they have range 5 to shoot.
And I guess the big thing is you'd rather probably throw the Clone Commandos than Luminara
That
into
is
a Maul
true.
position.
So you know what? We're gonna go with them. I'm going to check something real quick.
Sure. So where are the Commandos off to?
They are going to be doing a defensive maneuvers up the board a little bit, which we did check would get them into range and line of sight of this poor, unfortunate Dathomirian.
That's okay. My identity relies on my Dathomirians going down, so bring it on.
Well, listen, that's a good pick against me because I do like to go for that violence. They are
Don't we
going
all?
to focus and then shoot.
Okay.
So they're going to be rolling 6 die apiece.
All right. Well, I got 5 dice.
I don't want to expose you. That's too much force usage.
Yeah, you might want to hold on to some of your force.
Not fantastic. I feel like I'm getting a crit through.
Yeah, it looks like you're getting a crit through unless I can downgrade, which I cannot, and I don't have a reposition there, so.
Okay. So we're just going to do 2 damage.
Okay.
And then the second shot.
I love it.
Which is a little better.
And that's just going to be 2 successes for me.
My expertise is going to be a crit. So I'm
2 go through.
2 through, which is going to be 2 damage and a pin.
The pin actually kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, because how much was the first one? 2 damage?
2 as well.
2 as well, so 4 total.
Mhm.
And honestly, the pin sucks more than the pin sucks more.
damage?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the pin sucks more than the 4. And you still didn't kill one of my mooks.
Nope, no murder.
No murder is happening here. This is ridiculous. I hate it. But it is what it is.
Mhm.
Nuts. Okay. And you'll score 3.
3 points up to 4 again.
Yeah, we're just trading that 3 points around. Who do we got next? Time for Lord Maul, it looks like. It's time for a Maulin. So Maul is going to advance up to there.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think what we gonna do here is, do I want to stay in Sinister Cunning, or do I want to go over to his angry side? Rex has how much health? 9?
9.
9 health, eh? So I'd still have to get a bunch of successes through either way. Alright, I gotta think about this for a moment. We're gonna spend 2 force, or not 2 force, 2 health, and we are just going to take Mr. Rex here, and we're just going to yeet him towards Maul.
Alrighty, and he's going to lose his hunkers.
Yes, sir. And then we're going to punch him. We're going to do this in Sinister Cunning.
Okay.
So this is going to be just 6 dice.
Alright.
Going into Mr. Rex here.
Rex is going to have 5.
Oh, that was awful.
Not bad at all for Rex.
You blocked it all.
Yeah, his expertise gives him a block.
Oh, no, you don't get expertise.
Oh, I don't?
You don't expertise.
So you have 1 going through?
I got 1 going through, which is not what I wanted.
Okay.
I wanted to get 2 because that would give me my reposition.
I see.
So I'm going to spend one more health,
Mhm.
and we're just going to get up to here and take this point.
And
Oh,
Rex...
no, I can't. 1 second. Before I do this,
Okay.
I have to do the push that I got.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're just going to push Rex that way, because that puts him out of 2 of both objectives.
Okay.
Because if I just did that, I would be giving that objective to
Yep.
Rex, and I don't want to give that objective to Rex. So then we're just going to use Maul and just get right up to there, and we're going to take this point back.
Alrighty.
Well, I guess rather take that point for the first time. And he'll take 1 more damage, and I'll score 4 finally. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
And momentum for everyone.
Momentum for everyone. And that is Maul all done. All right, who do we have?
We have the Shatterpoint.
You have so many good options.
I do. It could be Mace Windu. It could also be Mace Windu. It could even be Mace Windu.
I mean, Mace probably takes down Savage at this point, right?
Really what I'm hoping for in this.
Yeah,
in this
like
position.
5 damage total from Mace, which is not really hard to do. You are on Jedi Master, so you're also going to get some Force Refresh.
Oh, I will. I'll be refreshing 2 Force.
And is there recovers in there?
Recovering 3 times.
Which...
So he takes the damage off, I guess.
Yup.
Those are 3 separate recover actions.
Do you want to get rid of the pin that's on him as well?
We're going to get rid of the pin on him and the exposed, or also the pin off of the...
I think the pin over there is probably the better option.
Those guys. So everything's going great, and then...
everything's coming up Millhouse for you.
Everything's coming up Millhouse. We're going to flip back to angry mode. We're going to focus, and we're going to punch the ever-loving daylights out of Savage Press.
Two successes. 2 successes. That's all you need. I have to roll immaculately well here. Alright, so Savage goes down.
Alright, well, I'm getting 5 successes through. So let's go for the whole gamut of conditions on you. So that means you're going to be strained, exposed, disarmed, and pinned.
Can you do that and still do 5 damage?
1, 2, 3, 4,
oh, yes, you can.
5, 6, 7.
Of course you can. Of course you can. So I just had everything under the sun.
Yep.
So yeah, you put an exposed back on. Oh, I would have lost the exposed. You put the exposed back on, but I have all 4. You're saying?
Yes, you have everything.
I had everything. That's awful. And this is going to trigger Flow of the Force?
Yep. So Luminara is going to continue to try and lead her clones from the front.
Okay. And this is actually going to trigger Wrath of the Great Mother for me.
Wrath of the Great Mother?
Yeah. So you wounded one of my people. I can dash with Talzin.
Okay.
And make a ranged attack.
Interesting.
So here's what we're going to do. We're going to dash with Talzin.
No. Tie the point.
We're going to dash with Talzin. And we're just going to tie this point. Oh, wait. I can't make a ranged attack, though, because I am... Oh, but you're dazed.
Yes.
Your arcs are dazed. And then we're going to do a 5 dice attack into Mr. Mace Windu here.
Into Mr. Windu?
Into Mr. Windu. So, let's see what we got.
I've got my expertise.
You got your...
is going to be a block and turning a crit into a strike.
Okay, well, I'm just going to get an extra strike. So 3 successes go through. And what does that do for me here? That's going to be this is very, very tough here. I got to think about it. So Talzin, after unfortunately I don't get to really do anything with that manipulating hand because it's not an active churn for me. So basically all that's going to happen is we're going to do the bottom tree, so we're going to disarm, do 3 damage to Mace, which is going to be 2 after everything is said and done. And then because of life drain and my tree, I'm going to get 2 recover actions. So we're just going to get rid of 2 things from Savage here.
Okay.
We're just going to get rid of the disarm and the expose, or the disarm and the strain.
Okay.
Oh, actually no. That's what we're going to do.
Okay.
And I will retain control of this point.
You will.
Thankfully.
Because I'm only scoring 3.
Yes, sir. 2 this time. Because Maul is taking this point.
Oh, you're right. Oh, this is going bad.
Yeah, only 2 this time. And it's going to be my activation. All right, I got a Shatterpoint of 5th Brother, and we got 5th Brother kicking around here. So I think I know exactly what he's doing. So 5th Brother, after being shot by Rex,
going to get his revenge.
He's going to get his revenge.
Within?
He is within.
Oh no, but I shoved you.
And you have to shove me more than once. So yeah, this is just going to be a 7 dice attack into Mr. Rex.
Okay, I've got 5.
Okay. That's a good roll. I think that's going to be 5 blocks there.
4 successes.
Oh, it only gives you 1 on that, eh?
Yeah. My armor isn't Beskar.
And that's going to give me 1 crit, 1 strike, and 1 damage.
Oh, jeepers. Okay.
So that's not shabby there. So you're going to get rid of the 3 strikes there.
Okay.
2 will successfully go through. And let's see, what do I do here to you? Because I'm only going to be dealing 2 points of damage to you.
Okay.
I don't think I care about pushing you around or anything like that. So we're just going to do 2 damage, an expose, and a strain.
Oh, jeez.
And I think that is going to be. I think that's going to be it for Mr. 5th Brother here.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez, my attack rolls still aren't taking people down, which is a little rough. But I'm kind of clawing back a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And I will score 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Beauty.
Oh boy. I might actually take this struggle somehow. Lumi is all that's left over here for you, Alex.
The first thing we're going to do is we're going to check if we can get into engagement with using a force dash. Just going to spend one of my now 4 force because
that's right, because Mace
to recover some to get into range on a lovely sorry, I'm good at names. Maul.
Maul.
I'm gonna go punch
that's
Maul.
the name.
I know names.
Do you have the force for a full recover?
I do. So we're gonna be full recovering Rex over here.
You're the only person I've actually seen make copious use of this.
It's so good. It's such a good ability. And then we're going to be focusing and punching Mr. Maul,
Okay,
and
so
we're going to be coordinated firing him for extra damage.
I'll take an extra point of damage for that, and Maul happens to be on his defensive side of all things, so I'll get 6 dice against this.
I've got 7 normally, but I focused, so it's 8. Pretty good from Luminara.
Not as good from Maul here.
My 3 expertise is going to be a crit and 2 strikes.
I will get 2 more successes. So actually,
I'm getting 2 through.
you're getting 2 through, which I don't think is enough to take down Maul.
It's not, but it's enough to inconvenience Maul.
I suppose.
Because I need a whole bunch of damage to get him.
Yeah. So I've already added the one from your coordinated fire.
Yep. So you're going to be taking a total of 2 damage, but I'm going to be getting a reposition and then a shove. So we're going to reposition over here.
Yes, sir.
And then we're going to shove you.
Which shouldn't be enough to take me off the point.
No, it won't, but it will get you a little further away.
I'm going to actually have to move to engage with you again, it looks like.
I should.
Oh, actually, no. I think I'm still engaged.
I eyeballed that wrong. Ah, well.
Okay. And you will score 2 points.
Will, which
and
means
momentum.
I think this struggle might just be yours.
This struggle's over. I don't have to do anything on this struggle to win it at this point. So my Shatterpoint card is actually a free game for a whole bunch of things.
Yeah.
We're going to top deck the Shatterpoint card. We all knew that was coming.
Yep.
We're going to go with Maul. And so you've taken him to 6. So I still have enough health that I can do a whole bunch of things here, which is actually really good for me. So first thing I'm going to do, because I am engaged, I'm going to walk away from Luminara.
Oh no.
Yep. And that's going to put me up to 8 damage right there. Or no, I'm still at 6 because I haven't done anything here yet.
Yep.
And then what I'm going to do is, am I engaged anywhere? It doesn't really matter, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one damage, and we're just going to take a walk up to there.
Okay.
So now I'm at 7, and I think what we're going to do, actually, there's one thing I want to do here. I want to make sure I'm still within 3 of Luminara after everything is said and done. So I'm just going to move back there. I want to be within 3 of Luminara. And I think what we're going to do then is we're going to swap to our aggressive side, and we're going to throw hands at the clone troopers here.
Alrighty.
So this is going to be, let's see, I've taken 6 damage here, I've taken 7 damage. So I'm adding 2 dice to this, so 9 dice.
And I've got 4. With protection, at least.
Yep.
Hopefully that protects me.
We shall see.
It's not awful. Expertise another block.
Maul has done some Maul things. So my thing is going to give me an extra, what is that, an extra crit and a damage.
Okay, so only those 4 crits are going through.
Only the 4 crits go through. I don't actually have to deal all that much damage to you. After your protection, I have to deal 7, right?
Yes, and you've already done 1.
So, yeah, I got to do some quick math here. Yeah, we're going to go the shove route, and we're just going to shove you back to there, and then shove you again back to there. And I don't think I care about following up at all.
Okay.
Oh, we'll follow up just once.
Alrighty.
Yeah, we'll follow up once here.
Now you did trigger Flow of the Force.
I did trigger Flow of the Force.
Which is going to be on Mr. Windu, who's going to be recovering 2 damage and this disarm.
That's cool. That is cool. And I think that is going to be it for my activation. Yeah. And we will take enough points that
to handily win this.
Yeah, that's the struggle. So there we go. All these momentums come off, and we go into struggle number 2. All right, Alex. What's the next? The next struggle
is we need more time.
Yeah.
So we have Shatterpoint press forward, so you get a dash.
You know what I totally forgot?
Yeah.
When we Shatterpointed, we should have been gaining some force back.
Well,
it doesn't really matter to me because Shatterpoint was my last card.
You Shatterpointed it right at the end, and I used all my force.
But now we Shatterpointed and dash. And which one do you want active?
Can I say neither? I don't like either of these.
Because either way, I'm scoring 2.
Yeah. I think we're gonna go with this one.
Yeah, because if you choose this one, I'm scoring 3, and I don't think you want to have to deal with Maul in that regard.
You'd be scoring 2, but you'd be easily scoring another.
1 right there.
Oh, yep.
One right there. Incorrect. And 1 right there. Yep.
That would be bad. So we're going this way.
Yep. Score 1 less for me, basically. primary objective,
is
or priority rather, is
this
going to
back
be
one
this...
over here.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I don't hate it.
Well, you have lots of options depending
Yeah.
on who you top deck, right?
And we got Mr. Windu.
Is he who you want to kick off the round with?
I honestly think so.
All right. Well, I mean, he can... because you can dash someone back there, and then he can go over and deal with...
That is precisely what I'm thinking. He's going to have pawns make a tactical retreat.
Yes, sir.
And have himself make a tactical...
A tactical dash.
Tactical dash.
And did you manage to get within... Yeah, you sure did.
Okay.
So you're within 2 of the Dathomirian Night Sister.
Okay. And...
which I think is exactly what you want right there.
Yeah. How much health do they have left?
Not
3?
much. 3
Ooh.
left.
So I think...
Swap over to your defensive side.
Yeah, we're going to swap over to the... Actually, we'll go for offense on the front side just in case, and then we'll flip over after.
Okay.
We're going to do a nice little punch into him. It's going to
Alright.
be 7 die.
Fear my 4 defense dice.
I fear nothing.
Oh my goodness.
Well, good thing I didn't...
You didn't use a coordinated fire.
Didn't use a coordinated fire.
So I'm blocking 3 so far.
Okay.
Would you like to spend 3?
I think I have to, because you have 3 health left. I need to get at least 2 through to kill you.
Yes, sir.
So I think I'm gonna reroll. Let's do 2.
Because remember, if you activate him with a Shatterpoint card and you're on your defensive side, you will get forced back.
That's true. You know what? Let's reroll 3 just
okay.
in case.
This is how I try to win, by making you make bad decisions.
Okay, so now I have some expertise.
That should give you the successes you need.
Which is an extra crit, which means that I have 2 going through, which is just enough.
Yep. So is it just straight damage, or is there a condition on there as well?
I need to do 3 damage, so we'll also strain you while we take you out. We'll do 4.
I mean, they'll just wake up and get rid of it, but...
Which is also going to be triggering Flow of the Force.
Yes, sir.
So let's have a dash on... There's not a lot of conscious people who aren't in a position I already enjoy. How about Luminara? Would you mind dashing her...
Right to there? Okay.
Right over there.
There we go.
And as for Mace himself, he's still got an action.
Well, I have to resolve my thing now. I have a thing now. So Mother Talzin is going to walk away from Mace.
Mm-hmm. And then hit him with a ranged attack?
Well, actually, no. What we're going to do is we're just going to get onto the point.
Oh, I see.
So you don't take it from me.
Mm-hmm.
So far, I'm the one taking it.
Yep. No ranged attack, though?
Well, because I'm engaged with Mace.
Oh,
I can't make a ranged attack, yeah.
Which means Mace, I'm not going to be able to take that back point from you because you have too many people on it.
Well, I just have Jango, but the thing is yeah.
Oh, is Jango?
Yeah, Jango's
definitely
on
it. I could tie it and make sure you don't actually take it.
That is very true.
So, you know what? Let's take a second action. Prevent you from taking this point.
All right.
And then
I'll score this point.
We'll both score. We'll take possession of a single point each, but mine was the priority one.
Yes, sir. And you'll score 2.
Score 2.
Beautiful. Priority objective is going to be this center point.
Okay.
All right.
Good for you.
And
Maul.
Okie dokie.
Murder time?
I think I'm quite okay with this. So yeah, it's murdering time, I think. Maul is going to... Oh, is it murdering time, actually? Yeah, Maul is going to roll on up to here.
Mm-hmm.
And then... Now, the downside is me force pushing Mace Windu just pushes him into some blocks and doesn't put within range of all sort of my shenanigans here. So I'm going to take a damage.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to go over here. Now, I am actually engaged at this point.
Mm-hmm.
But this is not good enough for me.
Okay.
I'm going to take 2 more damage.
Yep.
And we're just going to...
Yoink me a little and expose me.
Yep. I think you're still on this back point, though. I think you still are.
Yep.
But you're exposed now, and I just added 3 more damage to my pool here.
Putting you at a solid
10 dice. 10 dice.
10 dice, but also 9 damage on you.
10 dice, 9 damage. Although a little part of me is considering going to my other side here to get the reposition, because then I can go back and take this back point from you as well. But how often do I actually get a chance to go hog into Mace Windu?
That's true.
And I got to deal 11 points of damage, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know if I care for that. Ooh, yeah, we'll do that, and then we'll probably switch. All right, 10 dice going into Mace Windu, who is exposed.
6. Well,
I like that.
Means I'm blocking 1.
Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that.
Your tree.
And one more strike goes through, which is going to be a crit and a damage.
Okay.
So that crit and the damage gets past your protection there.
Yes.
And that's going to be, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's my tree. That's my tree. Can I actually deal 11 points of damage to you? Ooh. So I can't actually take Mace down. I'm one shy because of your pesky little protection there.
Aha.
So what we're going to do is we're going to do a top tree of Dark Rage, and it's going to be a total of 7 damage. There's a push in there. Don't care. You're going to get strained. But I also have a jump, and the jump is going to actually put me over to here, which will give me 2 bodies on this back point right here. And Talzin is still taking this back point right there.
So that's...
Oh, hold up a second. Holding up a second. Oh, I didn't wound anyone, so Flow of the Force isn't activating.
Flow of the Force is not activating.
So we'll do that. We'll take this back point, and we're going to score a total of 3. So 1, 2, 3. I'm not very good at wounding people at the moment, but I'm doing a good job at punching people really hard.
Yep.
And Dathomirian Life Drain will kick in, so I'll regain a stamina for that. And I'm going to... Was I on my... Yeah, I was on my aggressive side against the clones, wasn't I?
I believe so.
Yeah, so we're going to switch over to Sinister Cunning, his defensive side. And that will be Maul. Yeah. All done. New priority roll.
It's your back point. It's going to be the
back point, yeah.
Oh, it's going to be a tough one to take.
If you top deck the ARFs, you could just walk a guy up there.
That's true. And we've got
Rex.
Do I love Rex right now?
I don't know. I'll give you a moment to think about it. So, Alex, Rex is up?
Rex is up, and he's going
Not so fast.
Oh, not so fast.
Not so fast.
Not so fast.
Going to throw 5 dice at you. Just see if we can't do some damage to you.
All right.
Apparently, we're going to do 4 points of damage to you.
4 points of damage to me.
That's how we start off here.
He's half dead now, so this is a great start of his activation.
That was a great use of 1 force. Love it.
Rex himself is going to start by getting a move on Kid after being shot.
Yep.
And we're
just painstakingly doing this, but yeah, you're just out. Yep. So you're no longer engaged.
So he technically gets a hunker, but I think I'm about to walk into engagement and then lose that hunker.
Well, I'm knocked down.
Oh,
well, no, you are still engaged, I guess. So yeah.
Okay.
Now the big question is, are you engaged? Nope, you're not engaged with Jango.
Okay.
But you are engaged with Maul at this point.
I really hope to not be, because he's going to be spending a force to defensive maneuvers over to this ingress point and climb himself up here.
Okay.
Which only now does he get to keep his hunker.
Only now. This will flip the point for you.
Yep. And he still has an action despite all that movement.
So what's he want to do?
He'd like to shoot somebody.
Who are you going to shoot?
I think it's Maul.
He's
real close to dead.
Okay, I love it. Shoot Maul real good, like.
That's the hope. So we've got 7 whole dice here.
I got 6, because I am on my defensive side.
Quick question, actually. Is he allied to himself?
Unless it says other. Like, what
it doesn't say other. Bring it on clankers. So he just gained a hunker, like to recover 1 of that damage.
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay, sweet.
I think that's how it works.
It looks like that's how that works. Go Rex. Anyways, 7 dice at Maul.
7 dice at Maul. Bring it on.
Not bad at all.
That was pretty bad for me.
3 expertise is going to be 2 crits.
I will block 2 total. So your 3 crits, 4 crits go through. Wow.
Yeah, my 4 crits are going to go through.
So Maul's going to take a dirt nap.
Yeah, we're going to go... How much damage do I need to do to Maul?
Not a lot. He's at 3 damage.
3 damage?
Yeah.
In that case, we're actually going to go with the bottom tree, which is going to do exactly 3 damage.
Yep.
As well as shove you twice.
There's nowhere to really shove me.
Isn't doing a lot there. Giving you a pin, and most importantly, allowing Rex to recover twice.
Okay. Well, this is going to trigger Talzin.
It's also going to trigger Flow of the Force.
Okay, so you do Flow of the Force first.
Happens first,
yep.
I believe. And we're going to get... I think we're just going to get... Is Windu on... Windu's not in the middle point.
Windu is strained, though.
True. So we'll go with Lumi. Get her over here.
Okay. Well, this does prevent problems for me, because now I can't actually walk off the point with Talzin. Otherwise, you will take another point away from me, which I'm not a huge fan of. Which one was the priority?
It was the back point that Rex is on.
Back point. I wonder. No, that's not enough to get me to the ingress point. So yeah, I think what we're going to do is we're just going to dash to get out of engagement with Mace.
Okay.
and just get over to here, basically. And unfortunately, I can't make a range attack because I'm engaged.
Let's
And you're going
go.
to score 3 points.
Yeah.
And a momentum.
Everything's coming up, Rex.
All right, beautiful. Priority objective is going to be this back point again. So who do we have kicking around for it? The Night Sisters. I think that's probably who I need here.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they'll wake up. They're going to get rid of this pin because we're going to need that very much so.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we got some Night Sister shenanigans kicking around here. So what do we do? You know what? We're actually going to reserve the Night Sisters.
Okay.
And instead, I like that a lot more actually.
Yeah.
Jango's a much better option. So we're starting everything off with a capture wire, and we're just going to yeet Rex over to here, and we're going to pin him.
Is he in engagement now?
He is now engaged.
So he'll lose that.
Yeah, he will lose that. And then what we're going to do is we are going to make a focus action.
Okay.
And he is going to jump.
Oh my goodness, that's
up to
a jump.
That
wild.
He can focus and jump. And let's see, Rex is not activating for a little bit, so I'm kind of wondering who I shoot here. So give me a second. We're gonna go hard into Rex, I guess, and we're gonna be throwing 7 dice.
All right, Rex has got 5.
Maybe I'll get lucky and I'll do the full tree here because I don't think I have any coordinated fire options here. No, because he's not Dathomir. So
not blocking incredibly.
Been seeing a lot of fails on my end today, but that's gonna be 1 crit going through, and you're gonna block 2.
Yep.
So 3 successes. So good news is Rex is not going down.
Woo!
Yeah, Rex is not going down. But he is going to be taking 5 damage.
Reduced to 4?
Reduced to 4 because of protection, yep. Okay. He's also going to be strained on top of that pin. And I have a jump, but I don't think I want to make use of the jump because
you're exactly where you want to be.
I'm exactly where I want to be, yeah. So that's going to be Jango all done. So that'll be 1, 2, 3 for me. And yeah, just 3 for me. And we go into your turn. Priority objective.
It is your back
point. Back point again.
Oh my goodness.
You're running out of characters to activate to get back here.
Well, off the top, we've got the ARFs.
So they would shed their expose.
And then...
Do they have a bunch of pushes? They have 1 push.
They have a push.
They have a push. So
I don't love their ability to actually they're all
and one of them
stuck in there.
And one of them would have to move to get line of sight as well. So a focus action is not in the cards for you.
No.
Need a moment?
Yeah.
So it's going to be the ARFs?
Yep. First thing they're going to do.
Not so fast.
Get not so fast.
Not so fast.
Do I shake the... the exposed comes
as soon as they wake up, yeah. But this isn't like an attack roll, so...
Yeah.
So take 2.
2 more damage.
2 more damage.
Well, that's not looking great for them. The first thing they're going to do is they're going to take a move action.
Yeah.
And they're just going to be ingressing up
because of the angle here, there are a bunch of ingress points
yes.
on this building here.
So one's going to wind up right here.
Ooh, are you going to be able to fit the other one on there?
It's very tight. Actually, if I go...
You know what? I think what you need to do
is go as far away as possible.
Yeah, I think you need to do that. That's your best chance
of
getting both on there. And...
I don't think so.
There's a little bit of a flare at the bottom there, so I think you're actually good.
Okay. And now for the other very important check, they're going to be taking a defensive maneuvers to try and climb up onto here.
Yep. So many ingress points. So you get up there.
Okay. And now they have a hunker, which is great. We love to see it.
And they're also in a position I can't get engaged with you, right?
Yeah. We are immune to melee.
Immune to melee.
But if fall damage was a thing in this game, they would be in a lot of trouble.
And I'm about to take a whole bunch of pot shots, I think.
We're going to be shooting with this one back here, who's going to be shooting at Jango. We've got 7 whole dice for Jango.
All right. A lot more dice than I want to see. That's a very good roll.
Oh, yes, it is.
Jango, with his at least with his Beskar armor, is going to block 4 of it.
My expertise is just a single hit, so that gets rid of all of my strikes.
So 2 crits.
2 crits are going through, which is what I super needed.
Yeah, because it's what, a pin and a push?
A push. Yep. As well as 2 damage. But I do get to shove you off of this.
Which is, that's what you're kind of gunning for, right?
Yep. And then, I feel like, are the Night Sisters...
They're down.
Okay, so I think we just shoot Jango again.
Shoot Jango again?
Yep. 7 more dice for you.
I love it. Not as good.
Not quite.
And that's going to be, I think, 4 successes for me again.
My 5 expertise is 2 crits.
2 crits.
which
Okay.
is the 2 things that go through, which
Yep.
is going to be 2 damage, a pin, and a shove.
So I will take 3 damage this time.
Yep. And go
You're gonna
even
shove me again.
further away.
Yes, sir.
Get out of here.
Now, did you want to follow up so you're on the same elevation at that point?
Sure, we'll have the second one follow up, and we'll try and be a little smart and prevent anyone from ingressing.
Yeah, this way it's going to be a lot harder for me to take it back from you.
Yep.
And you're going to score 3 points.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, that was the
That was
priority.
the priority, yeah.
So 1, 2, 3.
Go Arf.
Awesome. Arfs woke up, did some good work. Where am I going? That's going to be the center point.
Which is already yours?
That's good for me. And the Arfs have how much damage remaining on them? 5?
5.
Ooh, do I go with the Night Sisters or do I go with someone else? Oh, I'm going to top deck.
Okay.
Shatterpoint
you
card.
want.
Okay. So Jango is going to capture wire the ARF troopers here.
Mm-hmm.
So now they are pinned, and they lose their hunker. And we are going to focus and jump and use this ingress point to get back up here. We're just going to flip this point back over.
I worked so hard for it. Though.
I know. I didn't have to work hard for it at all. Oh, I'm going to do a move action first to get rid of the pin.
Oh, for sure?
Yeah, we're doing move action first to get rid of that pin there. We'll spend a force to get rid of that pin.
Yep, because then you wouldn't be able to shoot.
Yeah, because I need to get rid of that, and I want to be able to shoot. And I'm eyeballing Rex.
Rex?
Yep, I'm eyeballing Rex. 7 dice into Rex.
Rex has got 5.
So let's see if I can do a little bit better into Rex this time.
Well, Rex is not rolling fantastically.
That's okay. Neither am I.
My
Oh my
expertise
goodness.
is only a single block.
Whew, 4 fails there. So 2 crits and a success. So 2 crits go through.
2 crits go through.
Which is not enough to take Rex, I don't think. Because you need, what, you have 4 damage remaining?
Yeah, and you need
Oh,
to be...
I can do it.
Oh,
3 damage and a strain. And you're already strained.
Is this counting protection?
Oh, lousy protection. Lousy protection. So I'm only dealing 3 points of damage to you.
Okay.
So that is highly unfortunate. I did not get what I needed, and I'm once again out of force. But I will take this point.
Yep.
And score 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go.
All right.
And before I forget, you know what?
You don't need to spend that force because
I don't need to spend that force. Yep.
Off the Shatterpoint.
Because the Shatterpoint gives me the dash.
Yep.
I don't think that really changes much for me though, because it doesn't give me an extra attack, sadly.
No, it does. It gets rid of the pin, which means you didn't spend the force.
Yeah, but I still have that extra. I still have a force for not so fast, which actually, if Rex goes, that's going to be very
quite
important.
Good.
Yeah.
Priority point is my
your
back point. Thank goodness.
So now you're going to top deck pawns. No, Luminara. Okay.
I actually love Lumi right now.
All right, Alex. What's Lumi up to?
The first thing she's going to do is make sure Rex is immortal.
Okay. Are you within range?
It's range 3.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, she's going to spend 2 force on full recovery.
Don't mind you spending that much force. How much force do you have, by the way?
2 remaining.
Okay.
After this. But that removes all of his conditions, all of his damage. Why not?
Okay.
Then she's going to make a movement action over to just over here, which I think should be within 3.
Not quite. Yeah, you're gonna have to go to the other side of the crates there. That should take you within 3.
Yep. That is for a thing we're doing later. And now we're going to be doing a 7-die punch into Mother Talzin.
7 dice into Mother Talzin?
Mm-hmm.
Sure. I got 6.
That's pretty good.
Ooh, your attack dice have been on point today.
That single expertise is going to be a crit and a strike.
So I'll get 5 successes through.
Which blocks all of my...
Just the crits.
Oh, well, I only needed 2 to go through. Because she doesn't have steadfast, does she?
Nope.
So I get 2 damage into you total, as well as a reposition and a shove.
Okay. Well, I'm still going to be on the point, so you're not kicking me off that.
Yeah.
Because I'm right on the point, so 2 shoves is basically what you need.
Unfortunate. I really need 1 more then. Ah, well. We'll just shove you back. Right over to here.
Yeah, you'd actually get me to the...
Oh, okay.
You'd actually get me over to there.
Very nice.
Yep.
Then I'm going to be spending...
Well, you have your reposition.
Oh, I have a reposition?
Yep.
I kind of like where she is right now, because I still need...
Do you have your reposition?
It was the
very first one, yeah.
I kind of like where she is. She's kind of contesting this point.
And you want to be within 3 of the arcs for your plan, yeah.
So, speaking of which, we're going to spend a force on precise strength.
You have no more force, correct?
I have 1 more force.
Really, after this as well?
Yeah.
Because I thought you... okay. All right. So, Jango?
Yes, the ARFs who are not in the command deck get to make a 5-dice attack against Jango.
Bring it on.
Not.
Jango will block. I think that's just going to be 3. Yeah.
My expertise is going to be a strike, which means I get that crit through.
Yeah, just the 1 crit.
Which is going to be 2 total damage because you're already pinned.
No, I'm not pinned.
Oh, you took the pin off, so
Yep.
it's going to be a damage and a pin.
Okay.
It does not quite take you down.
Nope, not quite. Jango's still standing. And is that it for Lumi?
That is it for Lumi. I'm only going to be scoring a point.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, 2 points because that's the priority.
Oh, it is the priority.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, so back over onto your side here. So it's still good because it means I'm not getting momentum for it, right? Back over to me. The priority is going to be center once again.
Which you already have.
Is it time for the Night Sisters? I don't know. I don't like it. No, it's not time for the Night Sisters just yet. Mother Talzin.
She's a Night Sister.
She is a Night Sister. I like Mother Talzin, I think. I think this is a fine activation here for me. First things first, Mother Talzin's going to activate, and she's going to get Savage to do a dash and just get rid of that pin.
Very nice.
Which is the first thing there. Next up, we, I guess, can make an attack into someone. Mace is almost going down here, right? I wonder if Mace is the target or Luminara is the target. Let's, I honestly don't know here. This is, Talzin is just going to move forward.
Ever so slightly.
Staying out of 2 of Lumi there. And we're just going to take a pot shot at Rex.
Okay.
And a little part of me is really tempted to spend the 1 to expose him. But I don't think I'm going to. I'm going to switch over to my Great Mother side, and I'm going to throw 7 dice.
Okay.
At Rex here.
He's got 5.
Yes, sir. All expertise, which I think is just 2 blocks.
It's 2 blocks, yeah.
Hey, there's a solid roll from Talzin right there.
Yes.
So that's well, actually, maybe not as solid as I thought. That's just going to be an extra crit and a strike.
Okay.
So I'll get rid of 2 of these here. So 4 go through. Wasn't quite all the way down the tree that I wanted here, because I can't do the 9 damage I need to. So I got to take a look at this for a second. So we're going to go 2 damage and a push. That's not going to happen. 2 more damage and expose. Then we're going to do another damage and a pin, and another damage and a push, which this push does happen.
Oh, nice.
But you're only going to take 5 damage and only going to get pushed once.
But I am getting pinned and exposed.
Yes,
which
sir.
Is bad.
We're just going to push you back a little bit, like so. And that is going to be the Great Mother all done, and that was the priority. So I will score 3.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Back over to me. Priority objective. Rolling 2. This back point again. Whew.
Ah, Jango, you are a thorn in my side.
And considering I think you have like pawns and the commandos left.
It's pawns?
Yep.
Okay.
Honestly, I don't know if the commandos are necessarily a better role
I don't
or
think
not.
the commandos are better, but the Shatterpoint definitely is. I don't think there's a world where pawns gets line of sight on Jango.
No, I don't.
Like if I could climb up to here.
If you climb up to there, you do have line of sight.
And he has a range 5 gun, which wouldn't even get to him.
I mean, you could climb up in defensive maneuvers.
That is true.
Yep. And take a pot shot at Jango.
Yeah.
You only need to deal 3 points of damage to Jango, and we've seen pawns do that a number of times in our game.
That is true. Pawns does tend to do these
Come on,
things.
make bad decisions.
All right, you know what? It's Pawns time.
Now, who's going to charge?
We're going to get it's any Galactic Republic character.
I think you should charge Mace. I agree. You should charge Mace.
For sure.
Yeah.
You know, always got to get Mace up into the fight. Speaking of getting things up into the fight, I think we go with this guy.
Just going to get a commando up there?
Yeah. I know he's still injured.
They're coming, though.
They're coming. So it's just going to
climb up there.
Climb up to here.
And yeah, just out by a sliver.
So he's going to spend my last remaining force for a defensive maneuver just to get himself over here.
Yes, sir.
And get himself a nice hunker.
Yep.
And a hopefully very nice 6-die shot at
Mr. Jango.
Mr. Jango.
All right, I got 5 dice against this. Oh.
Oh no.
Jango will block 3 of it.
My expertise is 2 strikes, which
So 1 crit goes through.
the 1 crit goes through, and I needed 2 successes. This is only going to be 2 damage.
So Jango is alive with 1 left.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess he's awake with 1 left, I should say.
He's awake with 1 left.
That's been the story of the second round here. We've just been barely doing it.
I cheated.
What's up?
Pawns does not have defensive maneuver.
Okay.
Okay.
So take that action back.
Taking that action back. I guess he, from over here, shoots at Talzin?
Talzin? Sure.
Sure.
All right. I still have 5 dice, so I'll keep the results I had.
Okay.
Which was, it was 1 success and 2 expertise, so I'll block 2. So you get 2 successes.
Okay. Which means I get a total of 4 damage and a shove.
4 damage and a shove? Not really many places to shove her.
No, I think maybe I have an angle to shove that way.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah. So we'll just do a shove this way.
Okay, I see where she's going.
Yep.
Like so.
And that's pawns?
Okay. I mean, Pawns finally did what Pawns does for everyone else, right?
Yeah.
So
I'm going to score 1 and gain momentum for it being on your side.
Hey, a rare momentum scored this round.
But that's not looking great for me.
All right, let's see what I can do in response. Priority objective is going to be, once again, this back point.
Oh, Jango?
Oh, jeez.
Jango has been
Jango is winning me this game, man. Like that's all that's happening here. I wonder actually if it's now time for the Night Sisters. Because I think the Night Sisters might be able to get me over to that point.
Oh, really?
They might be able to. We're going to top deck, still not the Night Sisters day here, into Savage Oppress.
I think that's exactly what you wanted.
I think so too. So, unfortunately, it's the smart play. I don't like the smart play, but it's the smart play. We're just going to walk over here. We're also going to take cover. And we're just going to take this back point right here. And Savage is going to score us 4.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. So the Dathomirians have definitely pulled some momentum back on this one.
For sure.
Yeah. So let's see how the Republic respond. All right, Alex.
The priority point is
that's the back point
that Savage just took from me.
All right. Okay. So that was a good play. That was a good play by Savage there.
And off the top, I've got the Shatterpoint.
Whew. Do you want a moment?
Yes.
All right, Alex. What's up?
So we're going with Mace Windu with the Shatterpoint, which is going to result in a number of things happening at once.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch happening here.
So first one, he's chosen with the Shatterpoint because he's in Jedi Master.
Yep.
I'm going to recover 2 force, and he's going to get to recover 3 times, which is going to be that strain and 2 of the damage on him.
Yes, sir.
At the start of this unit's activation, each character in this unit may dash because.
So I am going to not so fast.
Yes.
Because maybe I'll get lucky and get 5 successes.
Yes. Real quick, you're going to not so fast me.
Just 2.
Just 2? He's going to take that 2 damage back.
Yep.
And then he's going to be able to do a bunch of movement. So because he was chosen with the Shatterpoint, he's going to get to do a dash.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And I just had another thought. He's going to get himself and another allied unit to dash.
Yep.
So he's going to dash himself right over.
Ooh, yeah, dash him and pawns onto it.
Onto this back
and that takes the point for sure.
And dash his pawns right off of his perch.
Yep. There you go. So you definitely take the point from Savage.
I also take Savage's nice hunker off of him. And then I'm going to check real quick on an angle. I believe, I should still be able to shove him directly this way.
Yeah, like if you get 2 shoves, you might be able to like fully get him off the point there, but.
So I'm going to, in that case, focus and then punch you. So it's going to be 7 die.
Sure. 2 fails, but 2 crits.
Okay.
I'll block 3.
Do I want to use that force I just got back for some rerolls? You're blocking 3. My current expertise would be another crit.
You're getting 3 successes through. You need 1 more success to get the 3rd shove.
2 force to reroll these 2.
Okay. Or another success, so you're gonna get force.
So this becomes a crit.
Oh, you're still only getting 3 successes through.
I'm only getting 3 successes through, which
is only 1 shove.
You have steadfast, so
I do.
no shove, no additional shove. In that case, I do still take the point, which is
good.
We're gonna shove you back over here.
Yes, sir.
And I'm going to follow up just to here.
Yep.
And I'm going to be 3 going through. So we're going to do a total of 4 damage and put an exposed on.
Okay, is that after protection?
Before protection.
So I'll take 3 damage?
Yep. Could have been better, could have been worse. On the plus side, I took this priority point back.
Yeah, and you'll score 2 from that.
And momentum.
Okay, there we go. Momentum finally getting on the board here.
Yep.
Beautiful. Priority objective is going to be the center point once again, so it's nice and safely taken here. So I don't know who I'm going with here. We're going to pull the Night Sisters out of reserve, and what we're going to do, this is going to be wild if this works. Night Sister number 1. And,
take a nice little jaunt.
Yep, and we're just going to get rid of their pin that they had.
On the other one, yep.
Oh wait, I recovered the pin away, didn't I? With Talzin. Because I did damage.
Yep.
And I got recovered.
They just flipped over as well. So
well, they had a pin and a strain.
Oh yes.
Yeah, they had a pin. They had a pin and a strain. Yeah. And then this one is going to.
Can she make it to that ingress point?
I don't think so. No, definitely not. So she is going to just take a walk over to here. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to make an attack with this Night Sister right here, and we are going to target Luminara.
Luminara.
Yeah, we're going to target Luminara. So this is going to be an 8 dice attack.
Luminara is going to have 5.
Going into Lumi. So 8 dice into Lumi.
Not bad
is an
at all
awful lot of fails.
With her 1 expertise is just an extra block.
My expertise is going to be 2 more strikes, so I will get 1 crit through.
Okay.
So my plan is not going to work.
Okay.
Yeah, my plan is not going to work. She'll take 1 damage and she'll be pinned.
Okie dokie.
And then I guess what we're going to do is we're just going to throw 5 dice into Luminara.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, my hope was to actually get enough successes that I could actually get the jump and jump her up there, but where were you on the last one?
My expertise is another block.
This is melee, so this is going to be a strike and a damage.
Okay.
Wow, that's a lot of defense. So I'll get 3 through with an extra damage. So what we're going to do here is you're going to be pinned again, so it's going to be 2 damage. Damage and a push. Can't really push you anywhere.
Just had a I am within range of protection, so she would have taken 1 fewer damage.
Well, that's annoying. Okay, so on this one, with my 3 successes through and the extra damage, it's going to be a total of after everything is said and done, damage and a pin. So another 2 damage there, another damage and a push. That's not going to matter. A 4th damage and an expose.
Okay.
And then a damage from my expertise. So you're going to take a total of 4 damage.
Yes.
And you're going to be pinned and exposed.
Yep.
And that's all I got with them. I got nothing else. So yeah, the Night Sisters didn't. It was a gamble, but they didn't quite do what I wanted them to do. Oh well. And we'll score 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Priority objective.
It's
going to be the center
point.
Once again.
And spoiler alert, it's the commandos.
We had some commandos.
And they would like very much to try and take this center point back. Please and thank you.
Well, I mean, they just have to walk onto it to take it, right? Because
yes.
you'll have 3 bodies on it.
So in that case,
do you want to shoot me first?
I think we shoot first.
That's fair.
Ask questions later. We're going to be doing a 6 die attack from this back one into Talzin.
Okay, I got 7 dice. Talzin has a nice defensive profile.
You know what? This is my last activation. We're going to do a coordinated fire for a single force from the ARF troopers. I think they're in range.
What's the range of it? 4?
It is range 5.
Range 5, then
yep.
yes.
So we're going to put an exposed on you.
Yep. Range 5 will definitely get you in. Okay.
And then it's going to be a 6 die attack. Pretty good. 3 expertise is going to be a crit and a strike.
So I'll get rid of that 2 strikes that you have and 3 crits go through.
3 crits going through. Let's go. That's going to be a pin and 4 damage.
So I remain standing.
Then we have the second one.
Yes, sir. At least this time I'm not exposed.
Yeah.
So I'll fix that in a second here.
Still a quite good roll.
Very nice, yeah.
That 2 crits.
Holy friggin' fails.
My expertise is just a single crit.
So I will block. So 2 go through.
2 are going through.
Which I think this might be enough to take her down.
Which is going to be 2 damage and another pin for a total of 3 damage.
Yep, that is enough. So she is down.
Let's go.
I seem to roll nothing but fails on my defensive roll a lot of the time here. So.
Now that does trigger Flow of the Force, allowing me to get a dash on a character. And I think I'm just going to get Rex to do a dash because I kind of like where everyone is.
So he's going to get rid of that pin.
He's going to get rid of that pin.
Okay.
Yeah. And the second action of these commandos is just going to be to walk.
They don't even have to walk there now because you're now taking the point back.
Oh yes, because the Luminara is on there.
Because Talzin's down.
I still think they should.
Yeah, this one wounds
Yeah.
another. So Talzin doesn't get to activate her ability here.
Let's just try and get into a slightly better position here. We're gonna climb this guy up to here.
Yep.
And I'm being optimistic and hoping there's going to be another struggle after this.
Well, we'll see. All right.
And then I'm going to gain momentum for wounding a character.
Yeah. And
then I'm
then
going
we'll
to
score
score
3.
3.
1, 2, 3.
Gain momentum for it ending on your side.
Beautiful. All right. Nice turn by the clones. All right. I'm suddenly feeling exposed here. Back to the middle. And we have Fifth Brother happening. And I think we know exactly what he's up to in this case here. Fifth Brother is going to take a walk to get within 2 here. And Lumi might as well punch Lumi.
Might as well punch
Lumi. Might as well punch Lumi here. So we're just going to throw 7 dice into Miss Lumi, and she's exposed.
She's exposed and only rolling 5.
Yep. So here we go.
6. This is in melee.
Ooh, okay, that's not too shabby.
Still
Okay,
not a bad
Lumi's defense is
roll.
really getting to me here this game. Okay, Fifth Brother woke up and doing some violence here.
Yeah.
So my 3 expertise here is going to be a crit, a strike, and a damage.
Okay, so that damage.
So it's going to be, you're going to get rid of my 2 strikes.
So the 3 crits going
So
through.
3 crits and the damage going through here. So you have what, 5 left, eh?
Which I think with that extra damage.
Yeah, because I'm gonna do a damage and an expose. I'm gonna do a damage and a strain, and I'm gonna do a damage and a push. So it's gonna be a total of 5 damage going through, but because of protection, you stay standing.
Yep.
But you're exposed once again, and now you also happen to be strained. And we're just gonna yeet you over to there, and Fifth Brother is just going to follow up.
Yep. I'm realizing I definitely should have put these commandos onto that center point to prevent you winning this.
And they'll take the point back, and we'll score 3.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Find out where the priority is going.
And it's
this back point with Jango.
Jango's point. I need that to stop. Okay.
I'm all for this.
Luminara. I don't think I want it to be Luminara.
Because I'm just going to not so fast.
Jango Fett is going to eliminate her from this mortal coil.
Yeah, we'll just not so fast and call it a day.
We're going to spend a force to put her in reserve, and now it's the ARFs.
So they'll get rid of their pin.
Why?
Because they're waking up.
No.
Oh, they're not knocked down.
No.
Oh, okay. I thought they were knocked down.
Are you going to not so fast?
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely I am.
Yeah.
Because if I get 5 successes here,
then that's just game.
5 successes. Come on. I'll take 2.
Okay. I'll take 2 damage. And okay. We cannot. Is Luminara still in that center point?
No. She's been knocked off.
So getting onto the center point is truly not going to do anything. So I think
if you can get 2 bodies on the center point, yes.
But I want to take Jango's point.
Well, you have to take out Jango, which you can do.
If I don't take out Jango, I'm going to be real upset.
So
he's been immortal this entire time.
He's been a pain. Yeah, like Jango has been my Luminara, right? Like he's just putting everything you're throwing at him.
So I think what we're going to do is we're going to focus and then shoot into Jango.
I love it. Which one is shooting first?
We're going to start with the one on top.
Okay.
Who is going to do... Actually, yeah, the one on top. Who's going to hit you with a... Would be 7. Now is 8 because they focused. Die attack.
Good attack.
Good attack.
I will block 5.
That expertise is a strike. Hey, we're getting those 2 crits through.
2 crits. Jeez, that sounds very familiar.
Yep.
Which is what, a damage and a push?
It's going to be 2 damage, a pin, and
with the
push.
pin, that's enough.
Yep.
Yeah,
do you happen to have steadfast?
No, I don't have steadfast.
Then please fall off this building for me.
Yep. Okay.
Very nice.
Okay, so you have to trigger Flow of the Force.
I do, and that's going to allow a character to dash. What trigger? Before I choose.
Mother Talzin is going to be shooting someone in the face.
Okay. What I think I'm going to do then is I'm going to attempt to have the ARF Troopers dash taking off this pin.
Okay. And
does it have to be another character? No, just one allied character may dash.
Yep.
So
Okay, so Mother Talzin is going to do a. She's going to attempt to dash.
Mhm.
It's going to fail. And then, unfortunately, I'm out of range 4.
Oh, thank
So,
goodness. Does it
I,
have to
I,
be on the
I
same
forgot she was.
target?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
I forgot I was pinned. So unfortunately, I don't get to do my Wrath of the Great Mother. So you have another ARF?
Yeah, which is the one downstairs. Why not shoot fifth brother?
Fifth brother?
Just for fun.
Sure.
You know? It's still going to be 8 dice because they focused. Still not bad. Expertise is going to be a strike.
And in fine fashion, I rolled a whole bunch of fails for my thing. So
I'll
2
get
go through.
4 through.
Oh, you already took your 2 out?
These are the 2 I'm taking out.
Oh, wow, that was a good roll.
Yeah. So that's their tree, which is going to be a total of 5 damage before any protections,
Okay, so
as
I'll
well
take 4.
as a pin, a shove, and an exposed.
So not going to shove me anywhere.
No, but I will pin and expose you, which feels very nice.
Okay, and you'll take that that back point away from me.
And they're not quite done yet. They're going to do a very expensive 2 forced defensive maneuvers.
Okay.
We're going to have this one go up the ingress point here.
Is there any point? Because you've only taken 1 wound token. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
To try and prevent you from walking back up onto this point.
All right.
And you know what? We'll just make it super difficult. We'll have the other one go down onto it.
And
They'll
you'll
have a
score
nice
3.
hunker. I'll
2,
score
3.
3.
Okay.
And did I gain a momentum?
I don't know if you tracked your momentum yet or not.
I have not done it yet. So
Okay.
1 for Jango, and then 1 for ending on your side.
Yep, I've already moved the white tracker. Yep.
So.
Okay. It's getting very tight here.
All the momentum in the world.
All right, let's see how I can respond. Priority objective is going to be this back point right over here. And who are we going to pull? Jango! I love it. Jango is going to do he's going to wake up. We're going to get rid of the pin.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to do a focus action to get up to here.
Oh my goodness.
And we're gonna shoot some ARFs.
Okay.
So 7 dice coming in.
All right, they've got 5 because they're hunkered and automatically get an expertise.
That's a lot of crits.
That's not what I like to hear.
Yep.
My two expertise is going to be single block.
So I'm gonna add 2 more crits.
I think
I got him. So yeah, that's gonna definitely take those guys out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to actually take advantage of the free capture wire as well.
Okay.
In this particular case. Oh no, maybe I take advantage of the free jetpack.
Does it have to be on the same target?
No, it's just a free ability. Oh wait, I can do a jump with this as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, I got 5.
You can do everything.
No, because I can't jump back down onto the point here. So this is actually problematic. Actually, I am a failure of my own. I can't take the point back from you.
Why
I can't
not?
because Rex is still holding the point.
Rex is on that point?
So here's what we're going to do. We are going to do enough damage, strain, all that sort of fun stuff. Then we are going to jump.
Ooh.
We're going to jump down to there.
Okay.
Then, oh no, we're not going to. Oh, geez, no, can't do it the way I wanted to do it. I got to look at this.
Yeah, I have.
So yeah, we're gonna use the free jump to get down there. We've done all the things to the ARPs, so I don't care. We'll figure out. They're gonna be strained,
Mm-hmm.
I guess. And then because unfortunately pushes won't put me back up on the point.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, actually, hold up a second.
Hold up a second.
Hold up a second. So now that I'm down here, mm-hmm. Now we push the ARF.
Oh.
We push the ARF down here.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're up to 4. Now I have another jump.
Beauty.
There we go. Another jump. That gets rid of the hunker as well. I was able to figure out a way to do it.
Very
beautiful. Nice. And then let's see. Do I want to spend the force on a capture wire? Is it really worth it at this point? Yes, it is. I'm going to capture wire Rex. We're going to capture wire Rex, and we're just going to
pull him even further away.
Pull him even further away there and pin him.
He gets pinned as well?
The pin is really what I care more about than anything else there.
He's further away. He can't do quite as much.
Yep. And I'll take that point back, and I'll score 3.
As well as a momentum.
I think it might be Dathomirian's game, but we've seen some wild stuff happen before.
Yeah.
So let's see what happens up next. All right.
Priority is my back point, so at least
that's
I've
good for
got
you.
that.
Yeah, that's very good for you.
Who's on top? It's not Lumi. It can't be Lumi, because if Lumi goes, she dies a terrible, terrible death.
Yeah, because I'm either going to get her from the not so fast, or something's going to happen.
So we're gonna
Go with Lumi.
We're going with Pawns.
Ooh.
And I don't know.
Dash Lumi.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, no, Pawns is not who you needed to see right now.
No.
And I mean, Savage is already wounded, so I mean, punching him a whole bunch of times. Wait, is Savage? No, Savage is not wounded.
Savage is not wounded, so
Savage
I could
is not
try and
wounded.
take him down and do something there. At the very least,
Who's going to charge? Is it the whole unit or just one character in the unit?
just a character. So unfortunately, I can't dash the clone commandos both onto that center point.
Yeah, because Fifth Brother is just being a pain.
Yeah. I think I will. I think I'm just going to dash one of them there. Just
to get him on there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
this Pawn's just gonna beat me up a whole bunch.
Yep. We're gonna focus punch because we know for some reason he's better at punching than.
Yeah, whenever he focuses, he just absolutely dummies someone.
All right, we got a 6-die punch into Savage. Oh well. That 2 expertise is going to be a crit and a strike.
So 2 crits go through.
Okay. It's going to be a total of 4 damage before your reduction.
So I'll take 3.
And a shove, which you will not take.
So Savage loves it. You'll score 2 points. We're pretty much at game here.
I can put a momentum here and then just win, right?
Sadly, no. Sadly, no. So yeah, let's just see how this game ends. We have a so
my back point.
Your back point again.
So you do need to wound somebody.
Savage Press. So hey Pawns, how you doing, buddy? How you doing?
He's doing great.
How much health does Pawns have? He's
7.
full. He's full, eh?
For what it's worth, Windu has 4.
Windu has 4, eh? So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna spend 3 force for Dark Fury.
Oh no.
And we're gonna roll 5 attack die for each hit and crit. It's gonna deal 1 point of damage.
Oh no.
And I am going to expose Mace Windu.
Okay.
So how much damage? How much health did you say he had?
He has 4 left, and this is not an attack, so protection doesn't matter.
Correct.
He's only taken 2.
He's only gonna take 2. He's exposed. But what we're gonna do is now we're gonna focus and punch Mace Windu again.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So this is gonna be a big ol' 8-die attack.
He's got 6 with no expertise. He's blocking 3.
And that's a pretty good block, actually.
Yeah.
What is my expertise doing here? It's going to be a crit, a strike, and a damage. That
damage goes to protection.
So 1 crit is basically what I'm doing here, which is just going to be 2 damage.
Which will do it.
Yes, I take down Mace in the end there, and that is how the game ends with Savage Opress bonking the Jedi Master over the head, giving him a Dutch rub, and that's how this ends here. Final victory, 2 struggles to 0 for the Dathomirians and the Separatists. Alex, great game, man. Lots of great back and forth. We're going to jump over to the meditations, have a quick chat about them. Hopefully you join us. Remember, if you want to support the channel, patreon.com/AegisBrand Studios, or hit up iwargame.net, use code AegisBrand, save 10%. During the month of April, save an additional 5 because they're doing everything on sale. And we will see you next time. Happy wargaming.